Welcome back to Anatomy Insight, where we journey inside the human body to uncover the incredible science that keeps us alive. Every thought, every movement, every memory begins inside one remarkable organ, and discover why every second matters during a stroke. For millions of people, a stroke begins during an ordinary day. A peaceful walk, a quiet conversation, a simple moment that feels no different from any other. Most strokes don't begin with pain or drama. They often start during the most ordinary moments. Over breakfast, during a conversation, or while simply enjoying time with someone you love. An active lifestyle supports a healthy brain and heart. Yet even people who appear healthy can experience a stroke. That's why understanding the warning signs and acting quickly is so important.
Then something changes. Without warning, the brain's normal communication begins to falter. But inside the body, an extraordinary chain of events.
Hidden beneath the skull lies one of the most extraordinary organs in the human body. Every second, oxygen-rich blood travels through an intricate network of arteries, supplying billions of brain cells with the energy they need to think, move, speak, and remember. Every heartbeat sends oxygen-rich blood through an extraordinary network of arteries. These vessels carry life to billions of brain cells, supplying the oxygen and nutrients needed for every thought, every movement, and every memory. Every thought begins with a tiny electrical message. Healthy neurons pass these signals from one cell to the next, creating an endless conversation that allows you to move, speak, remember, and experience the world around you. Every second, an extraordinary partnership keeps the brain alive. Blood vessels deliver oxygen and nutrients, while billions of neurons transform that energy into the electrical signals that allow us to think, speak, move, and remember. Sometimes, a blood clot travels silently through the bloodstream. When it reaches a smaller artery in the brain, it can become trapped, reducing the flow of oxygen-rich blood to the brain tissue beyond. As blood flow continues to fall, less oxygen reaches the brain tissue beyond the blockage. Although the change begins quietly, every passing minute places more brain cells under increasing stress. With less oxygen reaching the brain, the affected cells begin conserving energy. Their electrical activity grows weaker, not because they have died, but because they are struggling to survive. Without enough oxygen, the brain begins protecting itself. Rather than shutting down immediately, many neurons reduce their activity, conserving energy, while waiting for blood flow to return. As communication inside the brain becomes disrupted, the messages that control movement, speech, and coordination can no longer travel with their usual speed and precision. Soon, these hidden changes will begin to appear on the outside. Inside his brain, weakened communication has now reached the outside world. Simple movements that once happened effortlessly are becoming difficult, even though he may not yet understand why. The brain's messages are no longer reaching every muscle. What should be a simple movement now feels strangely difficult, even though the arm itself has not been injured. The same disruption affecting his arm is now reaching the muscles that help him speak.
His thoughts remain clear, but the brain can no longer coordinate speech with its usual precision.
Recognizing that
I need help. I can't. Words are wrong. Help me a stroke. And acting quickly can make a life-changing difference.
Sir, we're here to help you. Emergency teams know that every minute counts. Rapid assessment and immediate transport to the right hospital give the brain its best chance to recover. Sir, can you tell me what happened?
I felt dizzy. My arm is weak.
Okay, we're going to take good care of you. For someone having a stroke, every minute matters. Rapid transport to a hospital with specialized stroke care gives doctors the best opportunity to restore blood flow before more brain tissue is affected. Before treatment can begin, doctors must quickly see what is happening inside the brain.
We're almost there. You're doing great.
A CT scan helps determine whether the stroke is caused by a blocked artery or by bleeding, guiding the safest treatment. A CT scan allows doctors to look inside the brain within minutes. By identifying the type of stroke, they can choose the safest and most effective treatment without losing valuable time. The scan confirms an ischemic stroke. A blood clot is blocking a vital artery in the brain. With the diagnosis now clear, the medical team can begin treatment without delay. Because the stroke was recognized quickly, treatment could begin without delay. We're administering medication to restore blood flow. In carefully selected patients, clot-dissolving medication may help reopen the blocked artery and restore blood flow before more brain tissue is damaged. As blood flow returns, oxygen once again reaches the struggling brain cells. With the energy they need restored, many neurons begin to recover, slowly restarting the vital communication that had been interrupted. With oxygen restored, the brain begins an extraordinary process of recovery. Neurons that have been struggling for energy gradually restart their normal activity, reconnecting the communication pathways that make movement, speech, and thought possible. Recovery doesn't happen all at once. But with timely treatment, skilled medical care, and rehabilitation, many people regain abilities that once seemed lost.
Thank you. Every small improvement is a step toward independence.
Recovery doesn't end when treatment is complete.
Through rehabilitation, the brain strengthens existing connections and forms new pathways, allowing many people to regain skills that once seemed impossible. Walking again is rarely one giant leap. It is built through countless small victories. With every careful step, the brain strengthens new pathways, helping restore balance, coordination, and independence. Recovery is about more than muscles. The brain must also rebuild the networks responsible for memory, attention, language, and decision-making. With patience and practice, these abilities can continue to improve over time. Recovery is measured not only by medical tests, but by the return of everyday moments. Each conversation, each shared laugh, and each simple activity reflects the brain's remarkable ability to heal and adapt over time. Recovery is not about returning to the life you once had overnight. It is about moving forward, one step at a time. With early treatment, rehabilitation, and determination, many stroke survivors regain independence and rediscover the simple moments that make life meaningful.
One of the easiest ways to recognize a stroke is to remember the acronym FAST: face drooping, arm weakness, speech difficulty, and time to call emergency services immediately. Quick action can protect brain cells and improve the chances of recovery.
Stroke symptoms often appear suddenly. If you notice face drooping, arm weakness, or speech difficulty, don't wait to see if they improve. Call emergency services immediately. Every minute counts. During a stroke, millions of brain cells can be affected as time passes without treatment. The sooner blood flow is restored, the greater the chance of protecting healthy brain tissue and preserving the abilities that make us who we are. While not every stroke can be prevented, healthy habits can significantly reduce your risk. Regular physical activity, a balanced diet, controlling blood pressure, staying hydrated, and routine health checkups all play an important role in protecting your brain. Some stroke risk factors can be managed before they become dangerous.
Work with your doctor to manage risk factors you can't always see.
Regular medical checkups, controlling blood pressure, managing cholesterol and blood sugar, and working closely with your healthcare team can greatly reduce your risk over time. A stroke can change life in an instant. But with early recognition, rapid medical care, rehabilitation, and the support of loved ones, many people continue writing new chapters filled with hope, resilience, and purpose. Every minute truly matters because every life matters. Your brain is one of the most extraordinary organs in the human body. Understanding how it works empowers us to recognize danger, act quickly, and protect the moments that matter most. Knowledge can save lives. Until our next journey, stay curious.